What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red, and we back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. And today we talking Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner on Fox Sports. That's right, peoples. Turns out this is going to be a free fight, you know what I'm saying? It should be great, you know, for both fan bases, you know, getting to check this fight out for free. You know, this is a pay-per-view level fight, but because of the state of boxing right now and the state of pay-per-view fights not doing so well, I guess the higher-ups figured that you'll get a better boost all around if you make this a free fight. You know, fan bases now are you know, they're growing off the back of not having to pay to watch these fights anymore. They're starting to take the WWE, actually what it is, a WWE formula that UFC took and expanded on it. And now boxing is finally starting to realize that, you know, what has worked for the WWE for what has it been, like 30 years, could work for them too. You know, WWE, they give you, Monday Night Raw. And I used to watch all this stuff back about 10, 15 years ago, but then wrestling changed too, so it's just not entertaining anymore. I'd rather watch some actual fighting. But they give you Monday Night Raw. They used to give you, what was it called, SmackDown. And they had a few low-level shows that were free on regular TV, you know. And what that does is it gives the fan base something to be excited about every week. It keeps you tuning in and keeping up with people. And then once a month they have their big pay-per-view, which always sells and to this day still sells. And it's basically the formula UFC took with their, what was that show called when they came out? I can't remember what that show was called when they first, you know, started doing it. That was on Spike TV at one point. But they started doing the WWE formula, which was give you 2 shows on regular TV a week and then give you the pay-per-view, you know, after the build-up. And boxing is finally starting to see that this is the way that you build a bigger fan base. You know, you can't build a fan base off of making people pay to see all the events. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, such and such that you never really heard of fighting each other. It might turn out to be a great fight, but if nobody knows these guys' names because you've never actually seen them fight, then who's going to want to pay to watch it, you know? But that's what boxing has been doing to people for the past 10, 15 years because of basically what Mike Tyson did to the sport as far as boosting up the pay-per-view sales really, really high. People, guys might say, aka Floyd Mayweather might say that he built the pay-per-view platform when it comes to boxing, but it wasn't you. It was actually Mike Tyson who built the pay-per-view platform. Mike Tyson built it, Oscar De La Hoya expanded on it, and Floyd Mayweather took advantage of it, put it that way. And so boxing is finally starting to get smart. You know, they're finally starting to evolve, you know, because you have to give something. You got to give people something to stay excited about. You can't just give people, like I said, you know, unknown names once a month, and then you're making people pay for this. You know, it's not going to work that way. At least not now when you can see all this stuff for free through streaming sites. You know, even the Zone app is going to eventually have a problem because all this stuff is still streamable. You know, who's going to want to pay for your app when I can still just stream the fight for free? You know, I mean, it's convenient when you're on the go, but most people are not going to be on the go when they're sitting down to watch a fight. You know, a fight's like it's a different type of event from a basketball game. A basketball game or a football game, you can just pick up parts of it. Because it's so long, you can just pick up parts of it, you know, on the go, or when you're moving around or doing stuff. A fight is like something you actually want to sit down and you got to catch every round to fully understand the dynamics of a fight and who's winning and why they won. You know, it's a little different from just a normal sporting event. So I feel like the zone is eventually going to have a problem when it comes to people still just going to find an easier way to stream these fights, you know. But shouts out to the zone, man. I hope they do big things. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao for signing with PBC. You know, like I said, this is going to be a free fight on Fox Sports. You know, this should be an excellent fight. I like AB. I like his personality. I like some of his fight, you know, the way he fights. I don't think he has shown his full potential yet, but hopefully we'll get it in this fight. You know, I'm a huge Manny Pacquiao fan. Have been for a very long time, before he was even a pay-per-view fighter. And I just can't wait to see this, man. You know, Manny's coming to the end of his career, and, you know, after that, I'm like, you know, who do I move on to next? You know, these young guys don't really impress me. You know, after Floyd's gone, who does his fan base move on to next? But we'll discuss that another day. This is Ali Land Boxing Talk for now. Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner on Fox Sports, and we're out of here.